Please understand, this is not an attack on Islam. This is an attack, or we're just based not an attack, but a serious question that need serious questions that need to be addressed and answered. So Muhammad was a either English or Scottish. They have his red beard hairs in mosques over there in Iraq and all in Saudi Arabia, all those places. We all know where red hair comes from, and there are paintings of Muhammad, and he is as white as I am. Okay. That being said, he had to have been of Viking, some kind of Vikings descent that conquered somehow in that area, got born into a couple generations, and can you now see the back door of the Vatican into the Arabic world to conquer it? Okay, I respect Islam. I respect the Quran. I'm reading it right now. It's not for me, but it's look. Oh, there it is. Okay, not for me. Um, I find it extremely just unimpressive. Okay, and I don't say that out of contempt because I have a lot of respect for all these books and traditions and all of that. So I just want to provide an opinion of something that people may not put together. It's a damn curse I have of this little detail stuff. And so that being said, you can see the back door into the Arabic world to conquer them without firing too many shots, without a war, just like Constantine did to conquer the Christian world. He converted. Right, right. There was only one thing that the Roman senators and people like that cared about, when that was Roman citizens. Okay. So they conquered a movement without firing a shot, which is what they've been doing forever. So back to Muhammad and the back door into the Arabic world for the Vatican to conquer it with, as little resource, as little waste of resource. They would say a waste of resources, I guess, without spending any money. Now, there's a guy named Sam Shamoun, I believe. He's an ex-Muslim, and he has some very eye-opening um, critiques of the Kaaba, which I totally agree with, knowing that Mohammed comes from Vikings. Okay, the man comes from Vikings. End of story. You cannot argue with genetics. You cannot do it. And if you really want to put a little caveat on it, watch the movie The 13th Warrior when Antonio Banderas, Mohammed bin Salman, gets teamed up with some Vikings and they're going to fight a battle. He doesn't speak Norse and his translator doesn't go with him. And he learns the Norse language like that. And we all know the Norse language is not easy to speak. Okay, it's almost an abomination of letters. Like it's mind-blowingly hard. Just just the way like the way they pronounce everything is weird. I've never even tried to learn it, but I've tried to read books that have those names in them, and it's just impossible. It's impossible. But anyhow, uh, so the Norse language is extremely hard to learn, and he learns it basically over a couple weeks. No, he already knew it. He already spoke it. Okay, and back to Sam Shamoun, I believe is how you pronounce his name. You have goddess worship or Baal worship. That's the Kaaba. The Kaaba is, and if you don't believe me, that thing that you guys walk up and touch and kiss, okay? Do you know how the Satanists show their allegiance to Satan? They kiss his asshole. What does that look like? The Kaaba, the stone, the actual stone, the black stone that's sticking out of the side. Looks like a butthole. Okay. I mean, I didn't, I didn't invent it. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying these are very serious questions and they need to be asked because your afterlife might be on the line. I don't even know. I don't. I don't even know, man. I I read everything when it comes to this stuff as much as I can. I'm only one guy, and I'm not a very fast reader, but those are very serious questions and links that are very easily, you don't even need to be able to read to realize this. That if he had red hair and red beard, okay, that 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 comes from one place and one place only. Well, two places. I'm sorry, England, Scotland, and Ireland. Okay, that's it. And now you can see the back door to conquer the Arabic world. The incestuous octopi-like tentacles that wrap around every facet of everyone's life and are pitting us against each other. Okay? It's got to stop. We have way bigger fights coming. Way bigger fights. Okay, I don't like I don't even like casting doubt on belief systems. Okay, unless people are absolutely mind bunker which they and your own leaders have bred you guys, over in those countries have made you inbreed to lower your IQs. I hope you understand that. That is not done on that's not done by your choice. It's your leaders keeping you in that position to where you cannot escape it and you're forced to marry your cousin. Just to you know have kids to so your family doesn't die out. I don't think all these white people, oh, they're bred, they marry. I don't think they do it on purpose, dude. I just don't. Okay, because everybody knows how genetics works. Everybody. Okay, so this is your own leaders and rulers doing this to you guys, not just Israel and Palestine. That's a whole nother fucking debacle. That's disgusting as hell. Netanyahu is a fucking piece of shit. End of story. And I don't care. I will fucking say whatever the fuck I want about him in my fucking country. Fucking Nazi fucking piece of shit. And he is a fucking Nazi. Yeah, the Zionist banks, the Zionist Federation of Germany that set up Palestine now is bombing it and says it doesn't exist. So, Samelka Yakubovich, fuck you. You're a fake. You're not a historian. All you have to do is look at the Havara Agreement, and you will plainly see that the Zionist Federation of Germany set up uh, Amin al Husseini. Yeah, the Zionists did. They put him in place. And also, the Balfour Declaration was declared 3 days before the armistice was even signed. They didn't even have control of the land for another month. How do the Rothschilds give away something they don't have? They didn't control. It is all naked bullshit. And all you have to do is be curious. And it's very easy to figure this shit out. Okay? It's 2025. It's time to start acting like we all have a brain because I'm telling you what, I've done dump truckloads of methamphetamine and heroin and meth and fentanyl. Okay, I just got clean 3 years ago. If I can do this for myself, anybody can. Okay. Sorry, I went off a little tangent, but it all had to do with that.